the Chelsea Rundown. This is indeed episode 13 for the men's round 3, and we were playing against Upway. Ace, initial thoughts, mate?
Stinking dirty weather. This game got sort of chucked around. It was here, it was there, it was a bit of everywhere. At one stage we're playing Malvern, one stage we're playing St Kilda. Finally we landed 10:30 up at Upway, and it was a cold, miserable, rainy day. And I think for the most part we all thought it was going to get called off. And with the end result, I think we all wish it was.
We could have taken that, mate, indeed. But can you please take me through the lineup?
Nothing sort of breaking the bank on this one. Something that we've sort of been monitoring. I know that Daz on the weekend he's feeling like he's in a bit of a slump and wanted to take himself out of the number 1 spot. So we chucked Connor up there, and he did a formidable job up there. He's obviously off injured at the moment with a bit of a bicep injury, so he's not pitching, he's not chucking in any. So we started Connor, Nico, Roscoe, and myself reclaiming the 4 spot. Matty D, Daz, Troy, Tom, Humbles, Lukey Martin, Jimbo, and Travis Moore. So yeah, we had a couple of outs this week. Brooksy being one of the big ones, and obviously myself going down in the first innings. 10 minutes into the game didn't help.
Well, we mentioned your outage, mate. Give us an update. Where is it today? What are we looking at?
Went to the doctors today. He's suggesting maybe a torn ligament and could be 2 to 4 weeks.
No.
We'll monitor that. Anyway, he gave me some Panadine Forte, so I'm feeling pretty good.
You're feeling very loose. All right, mate. Sorry, please continue with the starting lineup.
Yeah, so with Brooksy out and Connor sort of moving into that number 1 spot, but obviously not being able to lead us off from the mound or even being out in the field, we sort of had to manoeuvre a few things. But, this is ultimately a game where we went in effectively with 3 of our starters down, and I think maybe ultimately sort of threw us all off a little bit, probably with the weather as well, which was incremental with the rain coming in and out. But look, nothing breaking the bank here, but let's get on to the pitching.
All right, mate, here it is. Take us through it.
Yeah, look, and again, we know Roscoe's relatively new to this, and he got up and he was very amicable on a tough day. And we've played Upway a few times, and they've always been a pretty solid team. So
yeah,
it was a bit of a rough day for the boys on the mound, and they were hitting a lot of the gaps. Lukey Martin was amicable in relief, and it's good to have him return from injury and get back up on the mound and have some mild success.
Have we heard any post-game from him? How's the toe pull up? Will he be right for this week?
Haven't spoken to him yet, but I'm assuming we'll have a chat with him on Wednesday and look at maybe a situation where Lukey Martin starts and Roscoe comes in relief. But we'll see what happens there. This is just a really tough game. And look, kudos to Upway. They hit really well.
Yeah, that was tough, mate. How did we go in the fielding in general, though?
Look, again, it was a bit of a tough day in the field as well. Unfortunately, this is just sometimes how things happen. I don't know whether it was the wet, rainy conditions. There wasn't a lot of star plays. I know we had a couple of near double plays there. They weren't lightning fast on the bases Upway. But look, we'll rebound from this. And, every game's you got to take something from it. And, we'll take something from this.
We will indeed, mate. What can you tell me? What is there we can take from the batting this week?
We got to hit more balls.
Very true.
And we really got to hit more. We got to hit more balls, and we got to hit more balls in places where we can get runs. Unfortunately, it just wasn't a really good day for anybody. We only amassed the 3 hits for the day. 3 hits, 6 runs. That's just not enough. And we only had the 2 strikeouts for the day, which was good, but. Yeah, just it wasn't a great day for us in the batter's box.
Fair enough, mate. We've got stuff to work on in training, clearly. But tell us, mate, what was the final score for the day?
This one, a bit of a disappointing 6-16. Like I said, we'll bounce back from this. I think we've got Blackburn this Sunday at 3:30 in Blackburn. If my foot allows me and my wife allows me to leave the house, I'll be down there cheering on. If not, I'll be watching it on the phone. But, hopefully we can bounce back and get a win.
That would be ideal. And fortunately for that rain cover, no one could see our tears on the day, which was nice. But what didn't fill my eyes with tears, mate, were our 3 plays of the day. That brings us, of course, to the Golden Flipper. What can you tell us, mate? Who was nominee 1 this week?
Nomination 1 this week is from the first innings is Dazzler taking a very hard sprinting run across to his right-hand side. At any stage, Matty D probably could have called him off, but Dazzler, he was a deer in headlights with that ball, and he tracked it down and took a lovely catch on a day that we sort of didn't make a lot of plays in the field. It was probably one of the outstanding moments for me, at least.
It was indeed, mate. I would go so far as to hang the hashtag inspirational off that particular play. Who's nominee 2 this week?
Nomination 2 goes to Matty D, who by his words, will tell you that it was a miss hit. And look, maybe it was, but he seemed to pop it out over to right field, and those legs of his churned and churned and churned, and he got the double. Now I don't know if anyone's actually watched the video clip, but I didn't notice Matty D's foot touch the first base, so
Oh,
we'll just keep that between us and them, and hopefully no one ever pulls us up on that. But it was a lovely little double.
good work, Matty. That brings us to nominee 3, mate. Who is it?
That's our man Humbles Meister. He's back for the summer after he said he wasn't going to be, but he managed to drill one down to third base, and this thing was like an absolute rocket. The third baseman just watched it go straight past him, and
It was a great hit.
it also brought in a run sort of at a late stage in the game that really sort of made the game a little bit more respectable. So it was a great hit by Humbles.
That it was. Beautiful work, everybody. But my vote this week has to go to Daz for that inspirational play ace. Who are you voting for this week?
Yeah, I gave it to Dazzler as well. It was a bit of a skipper's play, you know. That's what they do. That's what the boss does when he gets out there, and it was great to see him back out there because it's actually been a while since I've been on the field. Well, I didn't even get a chance to be out in the field with him, but been a while since I've seen him out on the field. He's been riding the bench pretty consistently for a while now, so it was great to see the old fella put on the jets and track that thing down.
It was a beautiful play, Daz. You've gotten our 2 votes, but Ace, how did the poll shape up?
So far, Humbles is leading. He's got 5 votes. Dazzler, he's on 3, and Matty D's just got the singles.
Nice work, everybody. That'll close out the Golden Flipper for this evening. And Ace, as we always do here on the Rundown, it is my time to shout out everybody. Please get down to training on Wednesday night. Ace, any top of mind thoughts for what we should be working on as a top priority on Wednesday?
Look, obviously, with me being out for a sort of a little while there, someone's going to need to fill up the boots of the ace man. So I'm looking at your way direction, T. You'll probably have to the mainstay at second there and take that number 4 slot. So let's get down there. Let's get down there. Let's work on our hitting and work on our infields, much like we do every week.
Sounds great, mate. Thank you for joining me this week. A reminder to all the viewers, the link to the full game is in the description of this video. Feel free to click on through. And also, please subscribe to the channel while you're there. Thank you all very much for watching. See you next time on the Chelsea Rundown.